4 ways AJ Lee could come out of retirement. AJ Lee could potentially return to WWE. Conan reveals shocking details on Rey Mysterio's unmasking. Inside scoop on the iconic moment. Keep watching. AJ Lee is a name that pro wrestling and WWE fans always seem to bring up despite having been away from the industry for almost a decade. The former Divas Champion has remained more relevant while being away than many, even when around consistently. For those unaware, AJ Lee started off in World Wrestling Entertainment on the competition show era of the NXT before transitioning to Raw and SmackDown. Over time, she became a 3-time Divas Champion and a general manager. Ever since she left the sports entertainment juggernaut and retired from the ring in 2015, wrestling fans have been begging and pleading for her to return, be it to AEW, TNA Wrestling, or World Wrestling Entertainment. So far, she has yet to show up. However, that could always change. AJ could soon get back involved in wrestling, and if she does, there are a handful of exciting ways she could make her comeback. One possibility is rejoining World Wrestling Entertainment, but another is competing in a different wrestling organization. Below are 4 ways AJ Lee could come out of retirement. 4. She could return by making her TNA wrestling debut. While most fans likely want to see AJ Lee back in WWE, it doesn't necessarily have to be her destination. The former Divas Champion could instead return in a different pro wrestling promotion. For example, AJ Lee could potentially return to the ring by debuting in TNA Wrestling. The TNA Knockouts division was the first real boom for women's wrestling in the United States, and is still considered to be one of the best divisions for women to participate in to this very day. AJ would be a perfect fit there. Plus, TNA Wrestling and WWE have a partnership. If AJ enjoys her time back in the business, she could, at least in theory, compete in both companies at some point. Still, the Nashville-based company could be a great spot for her to dip her toes back into the pro wrestling waters. 3. AJ Lee could manage CM Punk in WWE. While longtime fans will remember AJ Lee for her contributions to WWE and pro wrestling, many new fans might not be totally familiar with the former champion. In fact, some may only know her thanks to CM Punk. CM Punk is AJ Lee's husband. Due to their real-life relationship, AJ's name comes up often now that Punk is back in WWE. Even Drew McIntyre brought up the former Divas Champion's name on television on more than one occasion. With that in mind, AJ Lee could return to pro wrestling as CM Punk's on-screen manager. She has experience in the role, and the two obviously have chemistry together. Add in the fact that it could ease her back into things, and it may be the ideal route for Lee to take. 2. She could lead a stable with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade are 2 of the brightest prospects in WWE. The 2 once held the NXT Women's Tag Team title together, plus Roxanne is a 2-time NXT Women's Champion and a former Breakout Tournament winner. Recently, Roxanne and Cora Jade have not been on the same page. The 2 have even fought, with both wanting to be NXT Women's Champion. Additionally, Perez has been dabbling with WWE's main roster. Some fans fear they'll never get back on the same page. However, this will be where AJ Lee could come in. Both women look up to AJ and grew up as big fans. Given that they idolized her, Lee could get the 2 on the same page and proceed to form a stable. Roxanne and Cora could be her pet projects to elevate to new heights. 1. AJ could challenge Tiffany Stratton for the world title. Tiffany Stratton is the WWE Women's Champion. She won the coveted world title by cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase on Nia Jax in January 2025. She has since successfully defended her gold both against Nita and against Bayley. Stratton is set for a major title defense next month as she will face the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner Charlotte Flair. However, if the Buff Barbie manages to get through the Queen, she'll need a new challenger. AJ could be that challenger. For example, on the Friday night SmackDown after WrestleMania, Tiffany could be celebrating a successful champion retention. From there, the veterans' music could shockingly hit, and a new